Hi, I am Dan Vaida, film and stage actor from Transylvania, Romania, who moved to North America to pursue my career. The topic I want to cover today is actors being nervous before having an audition. The fact that they are going to have an audition makes them nervous, right? So they receive an email from their agent that, usually it's a day notice, then the next day they have to perform a small scene, a small part of the script in front of the casting directors, who are not necessarily the decision makers, but they have something to do with the final decision sometimes. So I won't go into details about that, but the point is that they are the headhunters, let's say. The headhunters for actors are the casting directors. So the actor becomes nervous because the next day has to go in front of the casting director and perform the scene. It's a job interview for actors, and we have sometimes few auditions a week or few auditions a month, and that's the life of an actor, having to go for auditions all the time. So why is that happening? Because it's quite common. It's quite common for actors to be nervous before their audition. I think it's happening for two reasons, and usually they coexist. The first reason is the fear of being judged, the fear of being maybe not good enough, not being confident enough in your abilities to actually act that scene in a way that's compelling for the casting director. And of course, that has to do with the confidence, and you build the confidence by just being out there on set, on camera, on stage, just performing, and this is how you build confidence as an actor. Now, the second reason also has to do with a lack of awareness or a lack of understanding how the business works and what actually means to have an audition. Having an audition is a huge compliment. It's also a huge opportunity to act, to perform in front of somebody, and to actually practice your craft. So it's a good thing. It means you get a shot of being hired. Those people that the casting directors, those people, they want you to succeed. They want you to make them look good in front of their client, who is the production company who wants to produce or make that movie, TV show, whatever the case is. So they are not there to put you down. They are not there to laugh at you. Not at all. They want you to do well. Even if you don't book the job, at least they can show to their client that they found 10, 20 actors, it doesn't matter the number, but as many as possible that can do that job well. So they want you to do well, to succeed. Now, previously I said that it's a compliment for you. It's a compliment for you because for each part there are thousands. For example, in LA there are thousands of submissions of actors being sent online. I'm talking about the online submissions for that part to the casting director, even if it's one line only. So thousands or hundreds, it depends from city to city, but in LA, for example, for each part, a casting director will get about 4,000 to 5,000 submissions. So they have to go through 5,000 or 4,000 faces, headshots of actors or resumes. Before they bring them in, they narrow down to 10, 20, 30, around that. So from few hundreds or thousands of people, they have to narrow down to again, 10 or 20 actors that they will bring in the room for an audition. Yes, sometimes auditions are self-taped, but the same logic applies to self-tapes too. So they have to narrow down a lot, and then they get back to your agent, telling your agent, yes, you have to go and audition. That's huge. That's absolutely huge, to be top 20 out of few hundreds or thousands. And then, of course, you audition, you have the callback and so on, and somebody will book the role, book the part. And that's the reason I said it's a compliment for you to get an audition. So try not to be nervous, try to be excited, be happy you get that chance, a real chance to be hired, because that's what we all want. We want to be hired for different parts. And go there, have fun, you have an audience, a small audience, but it's an audience. You have an opportunity to build the relationship with the casting directors, the connection with them. They know you're doing a good job, they know you're on time, they know you're kind of dressing the part, because that's another factor, and you have to dress to fit the role you're playing. And just go and do that, build that relationship with them. And in time, that pays off. An audition is not about getting the part. Your job is to go and do well, of course, prepare, do well, perform well that part that you have to prepare, and make an impression, a positive impression on them by being very prepared and on top of things, and have fun with it, because that's part of the job, to be prepared and also be playful within the limits of the piece, and of course the context of the part, the piece, the show, the movie, that's whatever the case is. That's my tip for today. Let me know what you think. Let me know about your questions in the comments section below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free of cost. Subscribe. It's a way to support me, and also press the notification bell, the button, and see you next time. Thank you.